And welcome to a year of eternal love. ACIM Workbook Lesson 47. God is the strength in which I trust. If you are trusting in your own strength, you have every reason to be apprehensive, anxious, and fearful. What can you predict or control? What is there in you that can be counted on? What would you have the ability to be aware of all the facets of any problem and to resolve them in such a way that only good can come of it? What is there in you that gives you the recognition of the right solution and the guarantee that it will be accomplished? Of yourself, you can do none of these things. To believe that you can is to put your trust where trust is unwarranted, and to justify fear, anxiety, depression, anger, and sorrow. Who can put his faith in weakness and feel safe? Yet who can put his faith in strength and feel weak? God is your safety in every circumstance. His voice speaks for him in all situations, in every aspect of all situations, telling you exactly what to do to call upon his strength and his protection. There are no exceptions because God has no exceptions. In the voice which speaks for him thinks as he does. Today we will try to reach past your own weaknesses to the source of real strength. 4 5-minute practice periods are necessary today, and longer and more frequent ones are urged. Close your eyes and begin, as usual, by repeating the idea for the day. Then spend a minute or two in searching for situations in your life which you have invested with fear, dismissing each one by telling yourself, God is the strength in which I trust. Now try to slip past all concerns related to your own sense of inadequacy. It is obvious that any situation that causes you concern is associated with feelings of inadequacy. For otherwise, you would believe that you could deal with the situation successfully. It is not by trusting yourself that you will gain confidence, but the strength of God in you is successful in all things. The recognition of your own frailty is a necessary step in the correction of your errors, but is hardly a sufficient one in giving you the confidence in which you need, and to which you are entitled. You must also gain an awareness that confidence in your own real strength is fully justified in every respect and in all circumstances. In the later phase of the practice period, try to reach down into your mind to a place of real safety. You will recognize that you have reached it if you feel a sense of deep peace. However, briefly, let go of all the trivial things that churn and bubble on the surface of your mind and reach down and below them to the kingdom of heaven. There is a place in you where nothing is impossible. There is a place in you where the strength of God abides. During the day, repeat the idea often. Use it as your answer to any disturbance. Remember that peace is your right because you are giving your trust to the strength of God. And for the insights of today's lesson, lesson 47, God is the strength in which I trust, of knowing that He is omnipotent, omnipresent, flowing through me, taking every step that I take. I am not alone. It's not just me. When we are thinking with the ego, fear-based thought system, when we're edging God out, and we're thinking it's just us and that we'll take it over from here, we're not realizing the full, true power, creative power, and strength that we have. The eternal love and creative power that flows to and through us, that is capable of anything, that can overcome anything, is true strength when you hand over all your concerns. You don't have to know anything when you hand it over. When you join to the infinite, everything will come to you. God will speak to you. The Holy Spirit will speak to you. And you will know what to do. You can trust in that. You can trust in the only thing that is real, and it is the love that is your inheritance to take at every moment of every day, including right now. I want to thank you for joining with me today. This is a year of eternal love. I love you. And I hope you'll join me for tomorrow's lesson. And until then, God bless.